I haven't taught my dog how to do the Hitler salute yet, but we're getting there.
I wish I had Frank here. For those that are wondering, my dog knows how to do a Robin.
Yeah, I saw that last night. That was funny. I want to start out by saying it was funny. I was on Hinge the other week, and some girl had sent a controversial question to open, and then I sent her there's two genders, and she unmatched me. At first, I was like, all right, but then that kind of hit me. It's like, that is kind of crazy to think it's 2025 and just that was enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, women literally are so all the liberalism garbage that we have, it was spearheaded through feminism. That's the reality, right? Every single problem that we have, social or cultural issue that we have, pretty much feminism was the Trojan horse from which that problem came from. Because it started with feminism, then it went into gay marriage, then from gay marriage, now we're into this whole alphabet community. So which is a Jewish construct, by the way, too. That's pretty much the spearhead of a lot of the cultural problems we have in America when it comes to liberalism in general.
Yeah. I want to comment on what you said earlier about being 35, waiting till marriage until you're 35. What do you say to someone like me who's 26? And
look, if you have your stuff together and she's adding value and she's a good woman and you think, hey, I've done my vetting, I've been with her for a year or two, she's adds value to my life versus taking it, I'm not opposed to that, right? If you have 20 bodies, I'm not going to tell you, oh, sorry, bro, you got to do another 30. You didn't hit that number. Yeah. If she's the right one, she's the right one. These are just very loose parameters because I know for most men, what ends up happening is guys get into relationships with girls. They're not experienced and they get finessed. I mean, any of you guys know that fucking stupid G, Akash Singh from Flagrant? Yeah, he was talking shit to me 3 years ago saying, oh, well, this is my first woman. Because they basically brought us on their podcast to lecture us on women and how we're misogynist or whatever, or racist, which I am. But anyway, Schultz is a fucking cuck. But his wife literally came out she was talking about how she was having sex in college and being a whore, all this other shit, and she told him, "Oh, I was a virgin when we got married." So she fucking lied to him. It's all over my Twitter if you guys want to make fun of him for it. But that's precisely what I don't want men to be, where it's they're a virgin when they get married. They think that their wife is pure and good, but in reality she was a whore before that, and that will fuck them up because promiscuous women tend to have really bad habits that are not conducive to a good long-term relationship. So I just want guys to go into that relationship with their eyes wide open because at the end of the day, we're the ones that take all the risk. It's not these women. You know what I mean? They don't take any. They want to get married. They want to go ahead and walk down the aisle and get married. But the problem is that they don't want to be your wife. So that's the issue and why I tell guys to go in with their eyes wide open. So look, if you're in a position where she's a good girl and you got your shit together, go for it. But you got to do it in a way where you mitigate as much risk. Also, I highly suggest you don't get married with the state involved. Do it religiously only.
Gotcha. I somewhat want to help the other guy earlier. He was talking about the gays and why you said it was so bad to keep them away. What do you have to, for all the groups? What would you say for the good ones? He was trying to get that out there, and for as little or as many good Jews, gays, what do you say to those people that are actually doing not, for example, with the gays, not doing anything bad, they're just living their life?
Oh no, there's some sensible gay people. There are. Let me be clear. I've met some sensible gay people that totally agree. We should never this open homosexuality should never be around kids. There's a lot of sensible ones, right, that tend to be a bit more conservative. But obviously, it's still a problem that we need to fix. It's a small one, right? Let's be honest. I think the conservatives tend to really overrepresent trannies and the homosexual community, right? Because it gets clicks. But the reality is, it is still a problem.
But doesn't that counter your point where they should be all in one area away from society?
Well, I'm a bit more right-leaning on that. I'm saying when I say it's sensible, I mean as in they understand that being around kids is a problem. But yeah, are they going to want to be in their own section of town? Probably not. Maybe.
Right, so
I don't know.
That goes against what you just said earlier.
It depends on who it is, but some of them are sensible and get it. My biggest thing is I just don't want their PDA and their homosexuality openly in front of kids. That's my thing.
Okay, cool. That's all I got. Thank you, Myron.
All right, no problem.